Hey guys, welcome to another episode of What Twitter Said, and today we're talking about Gina Carano.
Welcome back to another episode of Jamie and the Bird, and I am the Bird, aka Andy. He is.
I'm Jamie.
Hey, little bit quieter today. Had a bit of a drink last night, and I think I'm feeling it.
Did you?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, because I'm trying to lose weight, just straight vodka.
I tell you what you should do. Lean into the camera even more than what you're already doing, because that's really.
I like people to see the blackheads on my nose. So we're here again, as always, with What Twitter Said, and look at what Twitter said. As you know, I'm going to plug away. If you're watching it, click the like button, like now. So go and click that button. That's it. Well done. And also, if you've got an account, subscribe. If you haven't got an account, why? Set one up and subscribe. Click the notification bell. Bang us a little comment. Go and follow us on Insta. Do a run around the block. Job done. Thanks very much. That's the plug done. We're here today because Twitter is it's gone batshit over someone from a Star Wars series.
That's probably, for someone who's completely out of the loop, that would be a great way of actually describing exactly what happened. So for context and a bit of background then, we all love The Mandalorian, the TV show on Disney+. Brilliant.
Absolute banger.
Yeah, really good. The bounty hunter / guard / ex-army lady was played by Gina Carano. She's a bit of a silly Billy in the sense that she's said some silly things in the past. She's been an anti-vaxxer, anti-masker, Donald Trump supporter, fine, whatever. But yeah, bad but not fireable. And then actually, as of yesterday, she has been let go by Disney as a result of a tweet that she put out.
I don't know. It wasn't a tweet. It was an Instagram post.
It was Instagram. Sorry.
Instagram. So this is the thing. So what we're going to do is we'll jump straight into the first tweet, because this is basically explains it, and you've got a snapshot of what's going on. So the first one, this is what Gina Carano. This is what they fired Gina Carano over: a statement of historical fact and a call for unity and non-violence. We are so fucked. What did she say, I hear you ask? Jews were beaten in the streets, not by Nazi soldiers, but by their neighbours, even by children. Because history is edited, most people today don't realise that to get to the point where Nazi soldiers could easily round up thousands of Jews, the government first made their own neighbours hate them simply for being Jews. How is that any different from hating someone for their political views? Fair dues? No?
Well, I think basically what she's tried to do is to draw an equivalence between what she feels is going on in America, i.e. the slippery slope. She's worded it rather clumsily, and a lot of people are upset about the equivalence she's drawn between people being angry at Trumpists and the kind of witch hunt that's going on in that regard to what led to Nazism and the Holocaust. So I can understand why people are going, that's a bit of a fucking stretch and it is quite offensive. But yeah, it is. But she wasn't saying that the current people are Nazis. She wasn't diminishing what the Nazis did. From what I can see, she was saying it starts by neighbour turning on neighbour.
Well, what she's saying here is it's the same as the Holocaust. I think that's how it started. So with the little comments, it wasn't the fact that they came out and they just went, bosh, this is what's going to happen. What they did was it turned people on other people incrementally with small changes, with small things. So if you start off with people's political views, then what she's saying there is if you get someone to hate someone because of their political views, what's going to stop the next step being that those people get wiped out for it? Anyway, let's see what Twitter said about all this kind of gear.
We got the first one we got is by Gad Sad, again, one of our favourite people. Gad said here, and again, he's drawing an example. He's put here, innumerable members of the intelligentsia spent every single day for 4 years comparing Trump to Hitler and Republicans to Nazis. No outrage. Actress invokes the Holocaust in a comparison. Major outrage. A society with this level of moral hypocrisy cannot survive.
Well, I mean, you love Gad Sad, not me. I mean, he's got a cool name. That's about all I know. with it.
Gad Saad himself is Jewish.
Right, okay.
Yeah, he is Jewish, and he actually he fled Lebanon when the civil war happened there, and people were being literally murdered in the streets for the Jewish faith and identity. So he's a man who knows a thing or two about prejudice.
Intelligentsia. What the fuck is that?
He talks about like the academically minded people who consider themselves highbrow, etc. So what Gad is saying is people have dropped. It's Godwin's law, isn't it? Eventually, everyone goes, "Oh, well, you're just like Hitler, you are." Let's put it back. What he's saying is, for the last 4 years, people have dropped that accusation and those drawing parallels between what's going on.
Yeah, but all of a sudden, this is the straw that broke
the camel's back when it was just used in the other direction.
There's something else going on with this, because if we're talking about, because it's gone down the anti-Semitic route just because of saying that this is what happened to the Jews and things. But obviously with Disney, obviously you've got that the Jewish connection there as well. There's something else behind all this. I think she's done something else, or they're using it as leverage for something.
It's because she's, as I said, it's because she's a Trump supporter, she's an anti-vaxxer, she's an anti-masker, all of which to my mind probably mean I wouldn't get along with her very well in the slightest at all. But that doesn't.
You don't get along with most people, Jamie.
That's true.
I think you're a bad end.
That's absolutely fair. That is totally fair. Even my wife is a bellend. But yeah, I think it's because she is a little bit beyond the Hollywood pale, if you like.
Yeah, maybe. What's the next one that we've got on there?
This is this person simply put here, I am a Jew. I was hardly offended by what she said. She has said some stuff I disagree with strongly, but it's hard to imagine that her words seriously injured anyone. So again, very adult way of looking at it. That's fine. And I love the reply to that. It injured feelings.
Injured their feelings. This is underneath to shout out to Lucasfilm for doing the right thing. Fire Gina Carano, hashtag Gina Carano. Yeah. And then this guy's couple of girls come out and said that. I mean, it's just Twitter really irritates me, man.
Yeah, I know.
I wasn't a Twitter user before I started doing this channel shit, and now I'm sitting there looking at it. I wish I'd never gone on it, because genuinely, the people on there piss me off something chronic.
Yeah, no, mate, I totally agree. I totally agree. I think it was actually on this same thread as well, where we've got the reply saying it injured their feelings, is the next one, which I badged as "you sound like an adult." And where someone's actually replied to this and put, I'm a Jew too. I actually agreed with what she said. On fucking point. Fear-mongering and brainwashing by the media, like today, makes your neighbour hate you if the media says so. It's really fucking simple. How is this going over everyone's heads because twump bad, for fuck's sake? Right?
That sounds like a Brit. that definitely, whoever you are, you definitely sound British, man. That is...
Yeah, but
their favourite though is the one underneath. That.
Do you want to read that one?
You sound like an adult. All you need to do is think like a 6-year-old, and it starts to make sense. Start with thinking things like "they hurt my feelings."
God, and said it.
Fantastic. Don't get me wrong. Sometimes Twitter does, but it does make me smile.
Yeah, it does, but it is rage-inducing at how people will search for the worst possible meaning in everything that's put out there. The next one was just classic because, to be fair, they've just used a bit of Star Wars lore to make their point, and I've labelled this one Sith and Yoda. So this is by a guy called Blanderson Hooper, and he's put, sounds about right, hashtag Gina Carano, right move by @StarWars. Fear leads to anger, anger leads to hate. Hate leads to transphobic and anti-Semitic comments. Fired for the best job you've ever had, you are.
Well, the thing is with this bird that she actually used to be an MMA fighter, didn't she? That's the thing. So she was an MMA fighter. She's got this. It's absolutely blown up everywhere and like massively famous. All this, and now all of a sudden you're like kicked out on your ear for a fucking Instagram post. Where are we going next?
The next one did make me laugh a lot, and it's just poor hashtag Gina Carano, and it's got like the opening sequence of any Star Wars film or program where they do the yellow writing going up, and this person, The Mandalorian season 3, Cara Dune, who's her character, crashed her X-wing and died. Lol. Love that.
That's a Family Guy job, that, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
You can see that being pulled out by South Park or Family Guy. That's a pucker comeback. But again, what I love with this as well is that someone's taken the time to sit there and actually create this. This is it. Someone sat there and went, oh, this has come out. Oh, what can I do? What can I do? The rolling, the bit at the start, whatever. Let's take the piss out of that. And I'm going, how much time have you got on your hands to sit there and create this shit? I'm like, someone's done it.
More time than us. More time than us.
By all means.
Yeah.
Right.
So the next one is, again, another example of a person defending her. I think it's actually a guy who commented earlier on. I reckon he's just doing the rounds on Twitter just to back up his girl, you know. He's put here, lol, what is wrong with people? As a Jew, that was hardly anti-Semitic. It was fucking on point and brilliant. Jews were mistreated by their neighbours. It's fucking anti-Semitic to disagree with her, you fucking pansies. She like Trump. Oh no, she bad. Sick fucks about a singular brain cell. Wow.
I love you. You're genuine. That's one of the best tweets I've seen. Oh, mate, what's wrong with people? As a Jew, that's hardly anti-Semitic. It was fucking on point and brilliant. Jews were mistreated. It's fucking anti-Semitic. You fucking pansies. Sick fucks without a singular brain cell. You're a legend. You will go down in history as one of the best tweets that we've had on it. That's fucking brilliant.
It was, wasn't it? I thought I was quite impressed with that. Now, just to
He's still just fucking pansies again. British. That there is no way that's a Yank doing that. No way. That is definitely a Brit.
We might accept it could be an American who moved to Britain some years ago and actually now, you know, understands our humour.
Adopted our dry humour and very, very cutting insults. I mean, that's fucking superb. Well done, Hatjoy. Legend.
Yeah, so we'll jump to the very last one, which is by a guy called Zuby. He's a big... I think he's a YouTuber. He's a Twitter guy. You know, he's actually, I think he holds the UK record for female powerlifting because he identified as a woman, broke the record, and then re-identified as a man afterwards. Yeah. Anyway, so he actually...
Did he do this to take the piss?
Yes.
Oh, pucker. Like you, Zuby. You're a legend.
Yeah. He's put here, this post was clearly warning against rising political polarisation and demonisation of people who are different from yourself. It's not anti-Semitic nor racist. If you think it is, you're low IQ or ideologically possessed. But well done on proving her point. Fair play, Zuby. Fair play.
And there you go, the one-cut kill. He comes in like a samurai.
Yeah.
Done. That's it.
Absolutely done.
Absolutely spot on. That was interesting coverage. I mean, actually, there's it's an odd one, a very odd one, and I'd love to know the background of where all this shit's coming from, why she's got that, and what it led to, and everything. Because realistically, if you look at it with, like he says, if you look at it with proper eyes, it's not offensive in any way, shape, or form. It's making a very valid point about something, but at the end of the day, this is Twitter.
Yeah. To be fair, mate, it's only offensive if every other time that anyone has ever compared a non-Nazi to a Nazi is also equally offensive. I.e., if drawing the false equivalency is what gets you fired these days, there are plenty of people, including people I know, who call Tories Nazis, you know, Boris a Nazi, everyone a Nazi. They should be fired from their jobs now. If that's the line, drawing an equivalency...
Well, I mean, and if you look in Jamie's drawer, he's a regular reader of Mein Kampf.
We'll just cut that bit as well.
See, look, he's not defending that, is he? Look. That is actually a wig. He's actually got a skinhead.
Not working. No.
So, on that bombshell, I think that's pretty much us done.
Yeah, I think we're done.
Yeah, that's done and dusted. Thanks for watching. If you are still watching, fantastic. If you're not, then bollocks to you.
Yeah. Log back on. Jump back onto the video and just keep it running in the background to get to the end.
Keep on playing it over and over and over and over again. Remember, when you get to the end screen, there's other What Twitter Said and also other playlists as well that you can watch to pick up other stuff. Remember to like, subscribe, comment, run around the block, wear your underpants on your head, and terrorise Jamie. If you can do that, that'd be fantastic.
Yeah, I agree with this. Cheers, guys. Thank you very much.
Other than that, big up your chest, and we're done.
Take care, guys. See you later.